Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Juanita. I'm glad you came back. We're going to talk about money today, one of my favorite subjects. But we're going to go to Japan this time. And we're going to talk about a method, a Japanese method called Kakeibo. Kakeibo is a Japanese term that means Japanese financial ledger. The method is simple. All you need are two things. One, a pen. Two, a ledger. You can get a ledger for reasonably priced, or you can go online. There are Kakeibo ledgers online as well. Let's get to the method. It was invented by in 1904 by the first Japanese female journalist. Now, obviously, I'm not going to try to fool you into thinking that I speak Japanese, because I do not. And I will do my best to pronounce the words. The person that started it, I've seen her name written two ways. I've seen it written Motiku, Handy, and I've seen Hanny Motuku. So, in a way, this person did invent these Japanese financial journals, and the year was either 1904, I've seen it as 1905 as well, and I've seen her name reversed as I just said. At any rate, this method is very simple. As I said, a pen and a ledger is all you really need. The one-step method suggests using whatever you buy, you jot it down and into the Kakeibo ledger. And there are some people that do very well in keeping track of their finances, and they don't need anything. I just happen to not be one of those people. So I have been using a similar method for over 4 years in jotting down what I buy, and it's been very helpful. Now, the idea behind Kakeibo is to help you understand your relationship with money by keeping a ledger of what is coming in and what is going out. What some like about Kakeibo is it's not about budgeting. It's not about spreadsheets. It's not about clipboard with lots of sticky notes. It's the place where you put a lot of emphasis on physically writing things down. This system is so simple, but it asks 4 questions. The first question is, how much money do you have available? Don't think that this question is not important, because it's extremely important. So don't go to question number 2 until you answer question number 1. Question number 2, how much would you like to save? That's a very good question. It's a question that needs to be answered just like the question number 1. Listen, don't rush this thing. Answer the questions. Number 3, how much are you spending? That's a very, very, very important question. Like all of these questions, this is important, very, extremely important, that you know these answers before you go. The last question, question number 4, it says, how can you improve? Think about that. How can you improve? Although Kakeibo is just a simple ledger, it can be a very powerful tool to put in your toolbox. To some people, it's too simple. It couldn't work. It's too simple. It's too easy. But for those that would stick with it, now I have a method that I've used, as I said, numerous times, did videos on, and I have stuck with it. But here is where the magic is. Kakeibo requires that you write down everything you buy. It requires that you budget by grouping your purchases into 4 groups. You notice that there's another 4 that's emphasized in this method. Group number 1 of the first four groups of the 4 groups asks you this: things you can't. Group number 1 are things that you can't live without, like food. Credit.com lists toilet paper and shampoo. I myself would think of food, water, shelter, of course, air. And let's go to group number 2. Group number 2, in this group are purchases you enjoy having but don't really need, such as that $5 or $8 cup of latte, or that $10 or $15 pizza, or the $200 pair of shoes, or the $300 purse or jacket. Now, look at group number 3. Group number 3 says things like books. Credit.com put in group number 3 things like books and museum visit. Group number 4, expenses like getting a flat tire, things that you have no control of, or a battery that goes dead and you can't get your car started, or a broken kitchen faucet or sink, or things like that is what I'm saying, which goes into group number 4. This 4 group system, or the 4 category system, helps users of Kakeibo become aware of their spending habits and avoid wasting money on things that you don't really need, or things that are not in your best financial interest. Kakeibo is an excellent tool to help you understand your spending habit. Let's kind of summarize what I've said about Kakeibo. It's about planning. Kakeibo is about planning. Kakeibo is about journaling. It's about keeping a ledger to bring attention to your mind about what you are spending. Kakeibo intentionally causes you to look at your spending. You hear that word, intentionally. They're deliberately trying to make you look at what you're spending in your spending habit. Now is your opportunity to check this method out. It's simple. It's just a pen and a ledger. That's all it is. But it is so powerful that it will allow you to take a serious look at what you're spending money on. Thank you for watching. Be kind to yourself and others. And before I go, I thank the new subscribers and anyone that's subscribed to my channel. I will be talking again more about Kakeibo. But in the meantime, think about what you're spending. Have a great day. Love you. Bye now.